mouth of the cave yawned like the open jaw of a dead animal. Moss clung to its jagged teeth of limestone, and cool air poured from its darkness, brushing past the four boys like a warning whisper. Ryan looked back at his friends. This was a stupid idea, but he wouldn't say it, not out loud, not with 3 sets of eyes waiting for him to chicken out first. "Are we seriously doing this?" whispered Liam, the smallest of the group, hugging his hoodie tighter around his body. Ethan smirked. "What, you scared already? We haven't even gone inside." Connor, tall and quiet, shrugged. "It's just a cave. We'll go in, take some photos, and leave. Easy." Ryan wanted to agree, but there was something about this cave. The locals in the nearby town called it Hollow Earth. Stories of people wandering in and never coming out were passed around like urban legends. Ryan tried to laugh them off, until now, standing here, staring into the black. Still, he pulled his flashlight from his backpack and flicked it on. The beam cut into the dark like a blade. "Let's go," he said, surprising himself. One by one, they ducked under the jagged entrance and stepped inside. Their flashlights bounced across walls etched with water stains and strange mineral growths. The air smelled faintly metallic, like blood. Ethan led the way, his voice loud enough to mask their nerves. "See, nothing creepy about this. It's just rock. You guys believe way too much of that towny crap." Ryan stayed in the middle of the group. "Didn't that hiker disappear here last year?" "That's a rumor," Ethan shot back. "Probably fell down a shaft. Happens all the time." "Or he found something he wasn't supposed to," Liam murmured. Connor glanced over his shoulder. "Like what?" Liam's eyes darted nervously. "I don't know. Something down here." They laughed him off, but Ryan felt it too. That itch in the back of the brain, like they were being watched. He shone his light behind them. Empty tunnels snaked away into blackness. Still, he couldn't shake the feeling. They reached a fork. 2 paths split off in opposite directions. "Left or right?" Ethan asked. Connor knelt, examining the ground. "Left looks more stable. No water runoff." "Right it is," Ethan said with a grin. Ryan scowled. "Why do you always—" All 4 boys froze. "Did you hear that?" Liam whispered. "Probably a rock falling," Ethan said quickly. But it hadn't sounded like a rock. It had sounded deliberate, like something dragging across stone. Ryan swung his flashlight in a wide arc. Nothing, just more walls, more darkness. "Let's keep moving," Ethan said, his voice tight now. They went right. The air grew colder the deeper they went. Their breaths came out in pale clouds. Ryan checked his watch. They'd been down here for nearly 2 hours. "Guys, we should turn back," he said. "We don't even know if we're going in circles." "No," Ethan said. "One more chamber, then we'll head out." Liam nodded nervously. "Yeah, okay." They walked on. Another sound stopped them in their tracks. This time it was closer. A faint clicking, rhythmic, like fingernails tapping against stone. "Don't," Liam mouthed, eyes wide. "Hello?" Ethan called out. His voice echoed down the tunnel. The clicking stopped. Ryan's stomach turned cold. Connor leaned in close. Maybe an animal, or water dripping. Ryan shook his head. No, that wasn't water. Silence pressed against them like a weight. "Let's move," Ethan said. They emerged into a larger chamber. Their lights revealed massive stalactites hanging like fangs from the ceiling. The floor sloped down toward a black pool. Liam hung back near the entrance. "Don't go near the water," he said. Ethan ignored him and stepped forward, peering into the pool. "It's just water. You're acting like it's alive." A rock plopped into the pool behind him. Liam spun. "Who threw that?" No one moved. Ryan's heart hammered. "It wasn't us." That sound again. Louder now. Liam's light flashed across the walls. For the briefest second, Ryan thought he saw movement, a pale shape sliding into the shadows. "Did you see?" The light sputtered and died. "Shit, my flashlight!" Liam cried. "Use your phone," Ethan barked. Liam fumbled for his phone. His hands were shaking too much to hold it steady. "Calm down," Connor said. "We're okay." Then the sound came again. This time it was behind them. They all turned. In the narrow tunnel leading back the way they came, two dim points of light reflected in the beam of Ryan's flashlight. Eyes. "Run!" Ethan shouted. They bolted. The tunnel twisted and narrowed. Their lights bounced wildly across the walls. Ryan could hear the clicking behind them. Closer now. Faster. "Don't stop!" Connor yelled. Then Liam screamed. Ryan spun around. Liam wasn't there. "Liam!" His flashlight beam caught only empty rock. "Where is he?" Ryan shouted. I don't know, Ethan panted. "Go back for him." But Connor grabbed Ryan's arm. "We can't. We don't know where it is." They stumbled into another chamber. Ryan was gasping for air. His legs felt like lead. "Liam's gone," he said hoarsely. "No," Ethan said. "He's alive. He has to be." Connor slumped against the wall, staring into the dark tunnel they'd come from. The clicking was gone. For now. Ryan's hands shook. "We need to go back. Find him." "Are you insane?" Connor snapped. "Did you see that thing?" Ryan's voice cracked. "We can't just leave him." Ethan wiped sweat from his brow. "We'll find help. Bring people back." Ryan shook his head. "By the time we do, it'll be too late." A faint sound drifted down the tunnel. "Help!" Ryan's blood turned to ice. "Did you hear that?" he whispered. It came again. "Help me!" It was Liam's voice. Ethan stood frozen. "That's not him." "What do you mean?" Ryan snapped. "That's not him," Ethan repeated. "It doesn't sound right." Ryan listened closer. There was something off about the voice. Too flat. Too calm. "Ryan?" Ryan flinched. The voice was closer now. "Ryan, come here." "Don't listen to it," Connor whispered. Ryan's legs felt heavy, but his body wanted to move, to follow the voice. "Ryan," he stepped forward. "Stop!" Ethan grabbed him. "It's luring you." The voice fell silent. Then, from the darkness, they ran. This time they didn't stop. The tunnels twisted like a labyrinth. Ryan's flashlight flickered dangerously. Behind them, the clicking grew louder, faster. Ryan risked a glance back and saw it, pale, crawling on all fours. Its limbs were too long, its head cocked at an unnatural angle, eyes like wet glass reflected in the light. It was smiling. They burst out of the cave entrance into the fading daylight. The clicking stopped. Ryan collapsed onto the grass, gasping. Ethan stood doubled over, hands on his knees. Connor stared at the cave, pale as death. "Where's Liam?" Ryan choked out. No one answered. Three days later, search teams combed the cave. They found no trace of Liam, not even a shoe. When Ryan told them about the thing in the cave, they gave him sympathetic looks and noted psychological trauma. But Ryan knew what he saw, and at night, lying awake in his bed, he sometimes swore he heard it.